Right, okay, so chat. What have I missed already? Hello, Snapdragon and David. All is good, says Jim. Snapdragon says, I find thanks. You find thanks? Just ordered coins from the Royal Mint. Any old coins? Which coins? He'd like to know. Just being nosy, that's all though. Did you see Dean from MFC found a queue? I don't watch Dean very often, I'm afraid. I don't watch very many people very often, unfortunately, because I just don't have time. To be honest, I think they generally stream during the day as well, which is the wrong time for me, because I'm doing other things generally. So, no, sorry, didn't. Found a queue in a live stream. A queue in a live stream. Snapdragon, hi Jim, Jim says, hi Snapdragon. Oh, hi. Nice. Dean didn't find it. His 11-year-old daughter, Amber, found it. Ah, well. See, so he didn't find one. Yeah, so I've got some £2 and I've got some 50p's. Unfortunately, I was trying to get some £2 yesterday, some 50p's yesterday, and the banks went and closed. So I didn't get as many as I was hoping. I was going to get another bag, hopefully, but I've only got one, so I'll do those last. I'll get the £2 out of the way first. I've got sealed bags. The first one is unsealed. This one here. The last two are sealed bags, I believe. Hopefully. Just check. Yeah, I think they're all sealed. Sometimes there's a mixture, but I don't normally get sealed bags. I keep saying I don't normally get sealed bags, and just recently I've had a few bags of sealed £2. So, so let's do something, shall we? Oh, I seem to have collected a load of coins on my computer, which I don't want. So, let's start. It's a bit late, I'm afraid. I'm messing around in town. So, Gen C, hi. White House of the White Horse. I mean, the White House. See, told you my eyesight's not very good. The White Horse of Hanover, coloured Megalosaurus, and silver, £2 silver proof Frankenstein. Are they still selling the Frankenstein? I thought they'd sold out or stopped selling those by now. I'm sure they would at Christmas or New Year. They were saying last chance to buy. So it's a long last chance because it's now March. Dean's kids have more luck than Dean. Well, I don't think they can actually get coins generally, so I'm guessing Dean gets the coins for them. So generally won't allow it for small. Well, they'll allow small amounts generally these days, but usually restrict it to 5 bags or something in most places. But it depends, because he's up north, isn't he? I think so. It might all be different up there. Still in stock, says Snapdragon. Yeah, that's odd. I thought they'd sold out of the silver ones. I know they had some gold ones still. I don't quite understand why, because the gold ones in particular are not that high mintage figure. I can't remember what the silver one was, and I'm surprised that they still got them after all this time, because it's what, 3 years, isn't it? So it was amazing, Jim. We all need to go to instant shake Amber's hand. No, I don't think that'll go down well. if everybody turns up. Yeah, so you've got 3 coins, is that right? Snapdragon, the White Horse of Hanover. Oh, hang on. Yeah, the White Horse of Hanover, the coloured Megalosaurus. Mind you, that's changing next weekend, of course. So there'll be another one. Igliodon, I think it's called, or I'm not sure which one it is. I think it's the Igliodon. There's the second one, which is due out next week, or next weekend. I think Sunday. I think a week tomorrow, in fact. Although I'm not sure why they're releasing it on a Sunday. That's odd. And it's also odd that they're releasing it before Easter as well. I would have thought they would have released it at Easter. Because it's only like, was it 4 weeks since they released it? Can't remember when it was now. Anyway, less of the nattering and getting on with the coin hunt. So I'm just letting people drift in and probably drift out again because I'm taking too long. But Saturday live streams, yes, unusual. Right, I've just realised something missing. Oh yeah, scissors. Get into the bag. Right, so just to remind everybody while I'm opening the bag, if you haven't entered my giveaway, it's the last chance. It closes tomorrow. I was going to extend it, but I think I've announced it already now, so I think I'll have to do it tomorrow. So there won't be much more opportunity to enter. So standard rules apply. You could, if you're lucky, get a free coin, basically. So I know it's a £5 coin, and people don't like £5 coins, but you know, it's a start. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10. There's other stuff as well, not just the coin. Wait a minute. I thought that was open. There is an open bag. I thought there was. Oh dear. Oh, and that's done it, and the lighting's just fallen over as well. Right. I'm going to take it out of the bag. Get that one. I just realised I've got something underneath there. I reckon I've got some coins down there. Good. Get those out of the way. Didn't notice that. Right. Oh dear. Right. Sorry about that. If I had a permanent thing, I wouldn't have to set it up each time. So I've been missing a load of chat, haven't I? Getting the coins out. So, hello Laura, hello, who did I see? Somebody else I thought, oh no. Oh yeah, Jude. Hello Jude. Hello, well, I can't pronounce your name. Why? Sorry, I don't know how you pronounce that name. Right. So, what have I missed? What have you been discussing while I've been opening the bag? Does anyone know how much a 27 NIFC $half is worth? No, not really. Sorry. I don't know anything about American coins. I don't think they're worth more than $half, to be honest, unless they've got something special about them. I don't know what a 2010 NIFC has. I mean, obviously it's an NIFC, but I don't know how common NIFCs are in the US. I think they're pretty common because I watch a few US hunts and they're always finding NIFCs, so I don't know about specific ones, so I'm just guessing, really. Snapdragon, yes, wanted bunk, did not, what? We decided to get, didn't want silver proof, but got it instead. Got it anyway, I mean, is that right? Yes, partners tend to put their foot down quite often, apparently. Jim says he thinks they're releasing the 2020 Peter Rabbit. I heard rumours, but I heard nothing official, and I haven't even seen that they're actually releasing one. So, if they are, I'm not sure when they announced it. To be honest, I have no sound. This started yet. GNC, yes, it has. Everybody else, I think, can hear. Hopefully. Hello, Frankie Franks. Can't believe it, Coin Big. I got a notification at least 30 minutes late, though. No, it was not actually 30 minutes late. It's only, I was a bit late starting, I think, so it's only 20 minutes late at most. Thanks for appearing. Anyway, I keep nattering, and I think everybody's saying hi and waving, so otherwise. So I'll get started. Got some £2, as I said, to start. So we'll start with these first, and we'll see what's what. 3,500 mintage of the NIFC. Is that David? I don't know. I don't know what the 3.5 mintage was. Sorry, I can't read chat. I need somebody to. Oh, there we are. There's a the first find of the hunt. That's the 20. I mean, well, it is a 2001, but it's Marconi wireless transmission. Nothing special particularly about that one, but it's the first find. So, ooh. And there's the first of these, which we didn't discover. I think I knew about this before, but it sort of slipped my mind and I haven't been looking. But this is a Lord Kitchener. Now on the back, this is probably, yes, this is the standard one that says £2, but there is one apparently without the £2 denomination on it. And I think they're fairly rare. I don't think they're very common, but it was pointed out in Discord, I think yesterday or the day before, forget now. Time flies these days. But yeah, if you find one of those, it might be worth something, but I don't know how much, so I haven't investigated much lately, but nothing in there. So you've got a couple of open bags. Well, open bags, that always worries me when we have a couple of open bags. Why are they open? I don't know. Anyway. Oh, there's another commemorative. That's a Trinity House. Again, nothing special about that particular one. Some like it, the design. I think it's okay. Not a particular fan of that design. David says yes. Yes to the 3,500. Is that? Oh, I've just seen something. I don't know if you saw it, but it was the wrong way around, so I'm doing it. I'm doing it in reverse. There is Brunel's Arches, Brunel's Achievements. Common one, that one. And I don't know if you saw that one. I did see it when I looked at it. So oh, it's Ollie. The name I couldn't pronounce. So hi Ollie. I can pronounce that. Although you probably told me that's not how you pronounce it in Danish. But there we are. There's a Magna Carta. Let's have a look. Looks odd shade of grey, that one. I don't know. But no, that's fine. That's the first above face value find. So I'm not going to draw a blank. On this stream, at least. Right. All we need is another one of those. All right then. Very nice Magna Carta, yeah. Oh, come on, stop messing around it already. Lord Kitchener doesn't want to focus on the job in hand, literally. Come on, thank you. There's Lord Kitchener. Let's just check. It's the standard £2. Yep. I think they're fairly rare because I looked through a few that I had. I didn't find one, so that's the second one we found. You don't usually find that many in the hunts anyway. And there's there's another. Come on, stop messing around again. Is it because it's too shiny? There's a Brunel Arches, Brunel's Achievements. Second one of those. So, carrying on. Did Frankie turn up and then leave again? I think he did. Jude says Britannia? Question mark? Question mark? Question mark? No, that's not Britannia. There's a Brunel portrait. I think that's yeah, that's part 2 of the Brunel. Oh, got 2 of them. Same bag. Brunel portrait. Well, oops. The Magna Carta is a fairly common find, I think. I find it quite a lot anyway. I don't know if anybody else does. Oh, Frankie, you're still here. Oh, fine. Phew. I thought you'd gone MIA again. Here's Brunel's portrait. Oh, what do I say? We don't find many of these, I said. We got 3 in, was it 3 consecutive bags? There's another, Lord Kitchener, and another £2. So yeah, I'm not sure how rare they are, but I've looked through 20 of them at least. I haven't found one of the mule version, which is the offspring. Let's get it right. It's the offspring of a male donkey and a female horse. Is that right? I think that's right. Or or it's a coin struck on the wrong, with the wrong die on the, well, one of them anyway. Usually the obverse, I think. Yeah, obverse. I get confused. Come on. Anyway. Hello, Owen Dawkins. Welcome to the stream. As I said, I'll keep reminding people, just in case you've forgotten. There is a giveaway still active until midday tomorrow. I'll make a draw for the winner. 300 subscriber video is up, and so there will be another video tomorrow. And that's the bet announcement. I was going to do it live, but I thought, no, don't tempt fate, because something will go wrong and nobody will be able to watch. But I might do it in the future when I've got things set up correctly. Oh, there's a... Why is it not it's focusing on the... I'm going to adjust the lighting. It's not going to make any difference. See, works first time. I didn't even change anything. So there's the BE Day, St Paul's celebration. Again, not a special coin. But we know, anyway. Who knows? Could turn out that there was a major error on that and nobody noticed for 20 years. Oh, and there's a Rugby World Cup. Bit of gunk on it, but it's the Rugby World Cup from 1999. It's another new one for tonight. Again, not a special or above face value. Oh, what is it with these tonight? Another Lord Kitchener. That's, what is that, 4? Yeah, 4 already. So look, no, it's another £2. So it's not a mule, that one. Oh, and there's a 2010 as well. Now there is an error on the 2010. It's the DDO coin and doubled die obverse. And is that one? Don't think it is. Have to zoom in a bit. closer. No, that isn't one. I still haven't found one on the stream, I don't think, which is slightly annoying. Every time I've found one since, of 2010 since, it's not been a DDO. Up until I started looking on the streams, I was finding them almost every week for a time. No, nobody's getting the buzzing noise, David. Turn it off and turn it back on again, as I say. It may be your power cable or something like that, or interference. That's another thing as well. If you've got power cables that cross each other, that can cause buzzing noise and that sort of thing. So try not to. Oh, there's one. That's the Trilithic, is it? I can never remember. I think it's Trilithic, the steam locomotive. That's another new one. Again, not above face value, unfortunately. Although it's not that common, I find. Oops. No. Well, that's helpful. Bag's just split. And there's the first one in this one. There's Brunel's portrait. That's another one. There's 3 of those as well. It's about time we found a new design in circulation of these £2 coins. I'm hoping they're going to do one this year, because otherwise I can see the design being, or the denomination being withdrawn eventually. It's just one of those things. I don't think there's a Charles Dickens, again, not above face value. I think there's an error on this one as well, if you look for it, if you know what to look for. I haven't looked into errors. I was going to do a video about errors, but there's so many of them, and I really want to have examples of a lot of them to be able to show you, but they're quite rare, a lot of the errors. So there's another new one for tonight. Oh, I see another one. There's a Act of Union. That's another new design for tonight. Again, not above face value though. But there's one that is above face value, and it's getting to be quite a rare. Oh, put it the right way up. It's getting to be quite a rare find for me. And it's a lower mintage, I think, than the train, but the London Underground roundel. So that's a good find. That's the second above face value. I think it's not particularly high value, like £3 or something, perhaps. I can't remember what the actual figure is. But I mean, the thing is with coin values is they're all over the place. They vary so much, and you ask one person, it'll give you a different figure anyway. So, all of a sudden, looking up, there's a William Shakespeare's Tragedies. Is that the one that Queen covered, or the folk up north can't find? I can't remember which one it is. I think it's this one. I think they can't find it. Or is it the history? Might be the history. I can't remember now. They find they do find the comedies though. Yeah, so that's all of a sudden 2 finds in short space of time there. Wombling free. Is that it? Jim says. Underground, overground. It's the Wombles. 1970s all over again. Nobody can remember the 1970s apart from me anyway, so. Oh, there's another Charles Dickens. Oh, David got a new laptop. Is that why? He's got teething issues. I didn't know laptops had teeth, but still. Oh, there's another Brunel Arches, Brunel's Achievements. We're finding quite a few of those as well. All of a sudden, the Lord Kitcheners have dried up. So, not found any Commonwealth Games or anything like that lately. It's about time I found one. Tragedies, yeah. So the north is short of tragedies, which is a tragedy in itself, really, because they're quite plentiful down here. This is the thing. I don't think people are actually circulating the £2 coins very much. They tend to stay in the area that they're sort of distributed in. There's the Brunel portrait again, which is a bit of a shame. I know a lot of the banks down this way don't bring in new coins, new £2 coins. Obviously, that means that they're going to circulate in the same, a lot of them anyway, are going to circulate in the same area. So, it doesn't help distribution. Ooh, there's a Act of Union again, not above face value. Ooh, I know that. I know what this. Well, I don't know what it is. I know something of it. This one is a DNA double helix. Oh, put that there, and I like the design on this one, but it's not above face value, unfortunately. So, and then I like this one. I know this is going to be, I think this is going to be a Shakespeare's, well, we've had tragedies, so I'm guessing, just to be even handed about these things, this is going to be a histories. Hoping it's going to be a comedies, but I think it's going to be a Shakespeare histories, just to even things out a bit. What do you reckon? Jim says he remembers slightly better weather in the 1970s. Yeah, well, I think you're talking about 1975 and 1976. Both those summers, well, I think 76 was a dry one, but 75 was warm as well, just a bit wetter, I think. But, yeah. Summer of 76, as Snapdragon says, it's only 1 year, so you probably remember the 1 year, because a lot of the 70s wasn't that good, especially the early 70s, up until 75. And I remember in the late 70s, 78 and 79, we had a lot of snow over the winter periods. So, what's it going for? Histories, there's a long wait on on the stream, unfortunately. Histories, says David. Let's have a look then, shall we? Histories, I was right. It's not very good histories, but it's histories nevertheless. That evens it out. We've got one of each now. History, well, one of each of the histories and tragedies. Still haven't got the comedies, of course. But anyway. Oh, there's one. Another one we haven't had tonight yet. There's a Act of Union. Remember the big freeze in 65? No, it wasn't 65, it was 62, 63. But even I don't remember that, really. I just saw that and I thought, is that? Yeah, it is. It's another Magna Carta. And there's errors. There's fakes of these as well. But I'm never sure what the fakes are, so I don't want to look into the fakes too much. To be fair, it's already bad enough with the technologies. Coins. Never mind. So anyway, we're down to our 3 or 4 bags now. We've got 4 bags. Is that right? 4 bags, yeah. So, I haven't found another 2010 either. I've been trying to look, but I haven't. It's not easy to see in this lighting. Oh, there's a second Act of Union, I was going to say. Abolition of the slave trade coin. Again, quite a range of coins. These definitely haven't been hunted, that's for certain. But we haven't found any big value coins, really. Commonwealth Games or anything. Still time, still got a couple of bags left. That's right, sorry, got mixed up with something else. The World Cup? No, that was 66. I don't know what happened in 65. Can't remember. Moon landing? No, that was 69. The Beatles' first #1? No, that was 63 or 60. Was it 62 or 63? 63, I think. It's all gone flat now. Last bag, this is. Oops. Yeah. Queen wouldn't come out. Right. So last bag. Last chance in this bag anyway for a... Oh, there's one. There's another Marconi. Wireless transmission. And that's it. Well, not a complete disaster at all by any means, but we didn't find any really valuable coins. 2 Magna Cartas. I still think my favourite is the London Underground Roundel. It's in good condition as well, relatively good condition as well. So I think that's my favourite. I like Magna Cartas, but I do find quite a lot of them. And that one's got... I don't know what's happened to that one. Definitely not as shiny as the other one. Yeah. Don't know. I was going to ask, because I haven't looked, I was going to research myself, but if anybody knows, how many coins have more than one date on? How many £2 coins, anyway, have more than one date on? Hello, Chris Harrison. Churchill died in 65. That was it. That was the reason. That was the thing. Started boarding school. David, 65 was no, 65 wasn't Bloody Sunday. That was the 70s. That was 1971, isn't it? I think it was later than that, anyway. Started Borstal. Jim. 4 nice finds. Only 4 nice finds. What about the 5th one? Which one was the bad find then? 2 Magna Cartas. The Underground Roundel. The Tragedies and the Histories. So which one is it? Come on. Okay, I'm going to stick those to the side. Keep those. I might as well keep them all together. These can all go back, I think, because we looked at all those. So, oops, there wasn't any. I'm going to keep them all separate for the moment because I like to count them all anyway to see how many we had. I think that's going back to what we used to get in a bag of £2 coins. So that's 2, 4. 25, 28, 31. So yeah, almost what I used to get. Used to get about 38, 31 in that one. So anything in the 30s, I figure is quite a good hunt. Find anything in that sort of range. Have a slight swig of my drink. Jim says he was 4. All right. So you didn't start boarding school. Oh, Borstal, sorry, Borstal. That was it. Oh dear. Right. So next thing is, what do you want next? Do you want the 50p's or do you want the £2? My thinking was that the 50p's will be the icing on the cake, as it were, the grand finale, and we'll do another set of £2 coins, but I'll swap it around if you really want me to. David says, well, I've got to go, bye guys. Oh, right then. So you don't want to stay here for the 50p's or the other £2. Oh dear. Okay. Well, anyway, thanks for tuning in, as they say, or as I say. Thanks for tuning in and watching. And I'll see you next time, hopefully. Oh no, hang on, that's the wrong. I'm not finishing the video yet. £2. Right, first one in. Snapdragon says £2, so we'll do £2. These are sealed bags as well, so I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, because my seal bag luck is not the best, but we'll see. We'll compare £2 hunts, because oops. They've never got, what gets me is on these bags, they never have a stamp, so you never know when they're sealed, who by or where they're from. helpful for me, but at least they're sealed. I don't know if that means much, really. 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 20, 22, 24, 25. Correct number of bags. That's always a good sign. Jim says, not rich enough for boarding school, Borstal was free. Okay. Wish I did just promise Mrs. What? Or watch? What? Oh, right, so you're going to watch a film. What film are you going to watch, David? Are we allowed to know? Jim, giving advice again. Snapdragon, can't remember what my parents paid. Right, so we'll go straight into this because I'm a bit behind the time. It took too long, the previous one, so I'm gonna I might not have enough bags. I just realised I have to put all these in when I come to bag them up again. I have to wait till Monday. Oh well. So let's see what we've got in here, if anything. Ooh, got something. And I don't think we had that in the previous bag, and I can never remember which way up it is. There it is. There's the army. I'm not sure. It's slightly annoying on this set of coins actually that they've only got the army in circulation on these things for the First World War. What's it? First World War. Yeah. Because obviously that's showing bias on behalf of somebody somewhere. At least that's what people might think. Anyway, it's not above face value. It is a different design, new design for tonight. So, see if I can go through these a bit quicker than I did the last bag. See if we can find any Commonwealth games. I doubt it somehow, but you never know. Ooh, no, we can't. Can't find. Of course, coin cupboard isn't here. Andy isn't here, so he's not gonna see. So don't tell anybody. Don't tell Andy about this, because he says he can't find these. So this is the, well, a lot of people call it the HMS Belfast. It ain't the HMS Belfast, because the HMS Belfast was a Second World War ship. This is commemorating the First World War. So the HMS Belfast didn't exist in 1915. But this one doesn't look like it's got an error on it. So if I bring it closer, there's no error on the mast at all, no flag error, so that's fine, but it is a good find. So that's the first one. Hurry up, says David. Alright, I'm going to hurry up. Sorry, trouble is there's such a delay on the stream. So Chris says he must be psychic. Oh yeah, because you mentioned the thing just as I was finding it. That was probably because you got a faster stream than the others. So I expect that's what it is, Chris. You got a stream ahead of everybody else, like 15 seconds or so. Oh, There's a Brunel portrait, if I can get to focus. Apparently not. Stop focusing on the ship. Yeah, so there's only the third commemorative we found. But yeah, so it's not 9 o'clock yet anyway, David, so you've got plenty of time to watch a film. Plenty of time. Saturday night after all. Ooh, don't like that one. I'll go straight in the bag. So, give me the coin and I won't tell Andy, says Jim. Well, you can tell him if you want. Come after you, not me. Here's Brunel's arches, Brunel's portrait. I mean Brunel's achievements, not Brunel's portrait. Brunel's achievements. The arches at Paddington Station, where I was this week, briefly. So, what are we finding? Are we going to find any comedies? Oh, no. No, we're not going to find any comedies. We're going to find a bunch of these Navy centenaries. If I can get to focus again. These these Army centenaries, even. There's me looking at the Navy coins. I got confused there for a second. There's another. It's finding all the same coins here now. There's another Brunel portrait. I was saying I hadn't found the Mary Rose for a long time. Can't remember when the last time I found one of those were. Obviously, as well as the well, the England, weirdly, England and Scotland Commonwealth games I haven't found in a while. I found the Northern Ireland and the Welsh one. It's just odd the way it works sometimes. I'm not finding there anything in there. Chris saying it's a great shame they never circulated the RAF Centenary coins. Yeah, they did. They started the job and they didn't finish it. There's a abolition of the slave trade, one we found already, but not in this bag. Ooh, there's one. There's a golden guinea. Not a 20. Well, this last decade, basically. Got coins from there at the moment. There's a golden guinea, not a particularly valuable one, but it is supposedly above face value, just at £2.50. There's the Act of Union, again not above face value. Ooh, well, you got something there. Something there. I'll come back to that one then. There's a. Come on, focus. There's a Charles Dickens. First one of those we found in this bag. Ooh, found 2 coins there. Well, that one's face up, so we'll do that one. I think this, yeah, this is 1998. So I found this one on the last live stream as well. Well, not this coin, obviously, but a similar one from the same year. That's a 1998 Jersey Parishes coin from Jersey, surprisingly. Must be the angle I was looking at. It looked like it was out of, it wasn't centered properly. Oh, focus. Do you see that? It looks like it's slightly off center, but I think it's just the way it's been struck. Because the rim looks like it's centered. Okay. Anyway, so that one's interesting. This one, I think, is something as well. So I don't know what one this one is. What do you reckon this one is? Jim says you're a hard man to blackmail. I don't know who he's talking to. You bet Chris drives you mad. What? Chris? No. No guesses? Okay. It's a tragedy. Well, it's a tragedy you didn't guess either, but too late now. It's a tragedy. Another tragedy. Ooh. I knew that was going to be something just as I turned it over. That's in decent enough condition as well. There's a Charles Darwin. We don't see this one very often, to be honest. I'm surprised this one isn't actually above face value just now. I suppose you could say it is, because I've seen it sell for more than £2 online, but technically it's only just about face value. But that one's a good quality version of it. So not too. Oh, we got two more. There's another Charles Dickens. If it'll focus. Gen Z says, remember to check your Lord Kitchener. Yeah, I was trying to. Earlier. This will focus. Yeah, I did check them all, but none of them were. I think they're fairly rare, to be honest. There's another Act of Union as well. Second one of those. Yeah, I went through all the ones I had as well, so, and I couldn't find any. I did know about that error, I'm sure, like 2 years ago, whenever it was I started, about a year and a half ago. But for some reason got sidetracked and forgot about it. So I've probably seen one, but I just missed it. I don't know why. But I have looked at many, but obviously missed that one. No. We got quite a few above face value here. It's already 4. So there might be a few more yet. Well, hopefully there is, because I haven't got that far into it. But right, what we're going to do, we're going to find Don't like green coins. No, I'm not going to find anything spectacular in that bag, but we are finding a St Paul's V-Day celebration. I think that's the first, yeah, that's the first one of those in this bag. So, Chris says, thanks for clearing that up, Jim. Not sure what you were clearing up. Was it after the party, was it, last night? There's a V-Day celebration again. St Paul's. Oh, and another new one. There's a Guy Fawkes gunpowder plot, if you like. That's one we haven't found this evening until now. My hands are filthy. I noticed yesterday, or no, not yesterday, last stream I did, I came off and I thought, oh, it's probably time I washed my hands. My hands were almost clean. I couldn't believe it. I didn't even notice. I barely needed to wash my hands. Obviously I did, but it wasn't obvious that I needed to. Not going to be the case today, however. So, anybody been doing anything queen hunting wise this weekend so far? Anybody been to queen fairs or anything like that? Frankie Franks is asking Dickens or Darwin, which I missed, I think. Dickens or Darwin. Did I get the wrong name again? I quite often do. Oh, not again. Oh, not such a good condition, but there's another London Underground roundel. So that's the second one this evening. Don't often find those, but not in such good condition, unfortunately, as the last one. That means it's equalled the last hunt of £2. In terms of number of above face values, anyway. We're getting towards the end. Looks, what's Jim saying? Looks oily. Ooh, that one doesn't. That one looks good. That's a good quality for a steam engine, for a prolific steam engine. It's usually quite dirty. I'm just having a quick look. It's not. It's definitely been in circulation a while, but yes, that's a fairly decent quality one of those, considering. So, come on. I only wanted to find a Commonwealth, that's all. There's an Act of Union, not quite the same. I don't think I'm going to find one. been such a long time since I found them, I've forgotten what they look like. Has David left? Is he gone to watch his film, is he? Ooh. Oh no. There's another Shakespeare's. This time it's the Histories. Again, not such good quality as the last one, but it's another one above face value. And there's another Guy Fawkes or Gunpowder Plot. Second one of those tonight. Not above face value though. So we got onto the second row. So we got 6 above face value. That beats our last hunt. Just not been spectacular so far, but nice and steady. I like the Jersey coin, of course, but I also like I used to get the Navy centenary coin quite a lot, almost every hunt. Oh dear, what's happened to that one? Somebody's been messing with that coin. So it looks like they've been using a hacksaw to cut the coin or something. Anyway, that's the DNA double helix, or upside down double helix, but yeah, somebody's been messing with that one. Have we had this one? No, we haven't had that one tonight. It's in this bag. And there's a Trinity House as well. So I don't think we've found as many coins in this hunt overall so far, but we have found a few more, or one more, above face value. We've got 3 bags to go, so we're going to find that Commonwealth, Northern Ireland, or England, then we better do it quick. There's Brunel's portrait, and that's also a new one. No, it's not. I thought we had it before. That's the only one in that one. So, these are the last 2 bags. I'm not finding what I'm hoping to find, which is a bit of a shame, but can't complain too much. We did find, there's another new one. It's an Annie Nightingale coin again. And that's it in that one. Least shiny Shakespeare I've seen anyone find, I think. What? Gen C? You really need to make sense. I can't make sense of that. What? David's on a promise. A silver proof coin, probably. Jim says. Well, I don't think we need to know. Chris Harrison says, I think the reason people think the Navy centenary is HMS Belfast is because they distributed a large number upon release aboard the HMS. Well, there was a few apparently, yeah, but it's not the case for everybody, because I'm sure most people didn't even know that. But it's a possible reason for it, I guess. Come on then, we've got this last bag. We're not going to find anything in here, are we? Just to be awkward. No. Oh well, we tried. That was it. So I suppose the find of the hunt is going to have to be the Navy centenary, even though it's one that I used to find quite a lot, and it hasn't got the error on it, flag error, half flag or whatever. There's at least 4 different errors on this coin, by the way. I don't know if you've, or 4 versions I should say of the error. You've got the full flag, the half flag, the partial flag or quarter flag, and the mast error. So there's 4 different stages of the error, essentially. There might be others as well, but there's at least 4. So that was my pick of the bunch, I suppose. But that's it in terms of these £2 coins. Just a matter of counting up how many we've found. So what do we have? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. So, oops, 27. So basically, that was 4 less in the seal bags than it was in the unsealed bags. See, so my luck continues with the seal bags. It was good enough. It was good enough. I can't complain. We got a Navy centenary. We got a territory, and we got some Shakespeare's, the London Underground, Roundel, and the Golden Guinea. So can't complain too much. But I was hoping for more, to be fair. I'm just going to wash my hands, I think, before we do the 50p's. But these are sealed 50p's, sealed bag 50p's. Oops. Put them there so you can see them while I'm washing my hands, so nobody steals them. I'll be back in a second. Right. Okay, we've got some 50p's to go through then. I don't know if that was the amount of time I'm supposed to wash my hands for. The Prime Minister's giving out hand washing advice. Quick swig of my drink. So, these bags that you don't get dates stamped on, so hopefully that's a good sign. Usually it isn't. Oops. Oh, this is the problem with these bags when they're empty, they fall over. Right, that's that. So let's just count the bags. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oops. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 24, 25. Correct number of bags. Oh, there was a correct number of bags, but one's just fallen on the floor. There we are. So we'll start with that one, since that one's the one in front of the camera now. So Jim says, are you wearing slippers, Coin Pig? Why is that an issue? I generally do wear slippers when I'm at home. Karen, hello Karen Silkins. Good evening. God luck. We don't bring God into it. I think you mean good luck, but yes, thanks very much, Karen. Sliders. Yes, I meant good luck, she says. Jude says hi to Karen. Yes, so we got seal bags. Seal bags are always an issue for me, especially from that particular Vortex bags, because they never give as much as they pretend to offer, which is slightly annoying. So while Jim's cat says hello to Karen, we'll start on the queen hunt. Now these are ones that haven't got the snip in the bank to start. So see, first one comes right in half. It's not what's supposed to happen. Unfortunately, as I explained on Tuesday, was it? No, Thursday. Well, I forgot what day it is. As I explained on Thursday, I did have a second bag, but they turned out to be all 2019 shields again. Not even Brexit coins, they were 2019 shields. That's probably what you heard. That one's a 2019 shield as well. Ooh, that's a 2004. We had a really good looking 2004 on the last stream on Thursday, and that one's almost as good. It's not quite the same. So we'll start with these. Did I turn that over? No, I didn't. I'm waiting to find a NIFC as well. I haven't found one of those in ages. And we haven't found anything in there at all. See what I mean about not finding stuff in seal bags? Nothing at all in the first bag. And these bags are rubbish as well, because they split open. They're not supposed to do that. So anyway, it's another 2004. I keep finding 2004s. Oh, I take it all back. Take it all back. There's a first find, and it's above face value. Benjamin Britten, not a Benjamin Money, Benjamin Britten. So it's a BB, a different type of BB. So hopefully that's a good sign. First find, and it's above face value, because we still haven't found a Benjamin Bunny yet. So there's plenty of time for that though. I heard your feet. What's that? Slopping on the floor, says Jim. Well, my feet are broken, I told you. Hello, Bo Selector Coins. Hello there. You're late, but you're in time for the 50p's. I've only just started, so welcome. Hopefully, oh, what on earth's going on with these coins? That's the second one of these. Well, actually, it's not the same design, but somebody is hammering them to death. They're filing down the actual designs, aren't they? Oh well. You can still see the design on it, but in person there's virtually nothing left of the design. There's hardly, well, there's a bit there, but it's been filed down basically. So I'm going to keep that as a miscellaneous coin. Ooh, that makes up for it. Not that that one's above face value, but this one is. It's EU stars, as people call it lately, I noticed. The 25th anniversary of the EU / EEC / Common Market, whatever you want to call it, at the time. So that one is above face value, just about. Still don't know what the value of those has done since us leaving the EU. Whether they've gone up, gone down, stayed the same, I don't know. But it's a good design, which is weird because we've only found one coin that's supposedly face value, but it's not really face value even because it's been destroyed. Two above face value already, so I don't know what's going on. Is that another 2004? Oh no, 2006. Ooh, I haven't seen one of these for, well, at least a couple of days. There's a representation of the People Act. It's 2018 coin, but it's not above face value, so it'll go on the second row. Although I haven't left myself much space if there's more than 5 coins, I suppose. I'll have to move them. There's a Tom Kitten from 2017 Beatrix Potter. Not one we want to find, but I don't. Some people don't like his eyes, some people do. I don't know. I don't think it really makes that much difference. He's not alive, not a real cat. So I'll take him how he comes. But it's only the third commemorative that isn't above face value. You normally find a few more by now. Ooh, and there is a nice Olympic. Well, technically it's a Paralympic, but there's a wheelchair rugby. No, it's not. It's a boccia, I believe. I believe it's a boccia. And it is, as I said, it's technically, I think I pointed it out before, if you look in the Olympic logo in the top right hand bit of the coin, you can see the Paralympic. I don't know if it will focus. Yeah, you can see it. There's the Paralympic logo rather than the Olympic logo, which is because I did actually go to the Olympic Park when the Olympics were on, or at least when the Paralympics were on, I couldn't get tickets for the Olympics, so I went to the Paralympics instead. And I was quite impressed with the actual park itself. I mean, bearing in mind it was wasteland just 5 or 6 years before. It was quite impressive, I must admit. The planting and all the greenery and stuff that they put in was really quite spectacular. I think they've downgraded it since, of course, because they've put a load of new housing and new businesses and stuff on the site. But yeah, the central bit of the park was quite impressive. Chris Harrison says, fingers crossed for a Flopsy Bunny. Don't know why. Oh, I just hidden it. Sorry about that. The mouse moved. Oh dear. So, oh dear. Is anybody having issues with the buffering? That's possibly what's just happened. I've got a message saying that there's buffering going on, but I don't know. It seems to be okay for me. Okay, nobody's complained, so hopefully that's just a temporary blip. But sorry about that, Chris. I messed up there. I clicked on something and the thing moved, so I hid it. But you did ask. Ask again if you want. Bo Selector says, great stuff, love the 50s. Quite big. The 50s? It's not the 50s, it's the 2020s. Oh, I see what you mean. The 50p coins, right. Rightio. Yeah, nobody's getting buffering. Well, YouTube is lying to me then, because that's what threw me when I was going to Chris's message to allow it. the message came up and I thought, what's going on? I took my eyes off the thing for a second just as I clicked, which was a mistake. Sorry about that. Just so. Ooh! Who just said, Chris Harrison, who just said hope for a Flopsy Bunny? Who said that? That's the second time now, I think, Chris has said something and it's come true literally seconds later. I don't think Chris is going to be allowed to leave the stream from now on. I don't think so. That is a wonderful find. Chris says, psychic again. That was just coincidence? I don't know. No, that was more than coincidence. Twice in the space of the same stream, Chris mentioned finding something and we found it within seconds. Well, I found it. And you're, oh, no, see, you didn't go for that one then, Chris, though, did you? You didn't say that we're going to find a Beatrix Potter anniversary. That is quite a nice coin as well. Now I am running out of space. I think I'm going to move everything up one. For some reason, the camera's all lopsided, I think. I'm blaming the cameraman. Oh, that's me, sorry. There we are. So, I take it all back what I said earlier. We do find coins in these sealed bags occasionally. Chris says it's somebody else's turn to predict what we're going to find next now. Well, if you say a Kew Garden, Chris, and it turns up, then I'm hiring you. I haven't found the Kew Gardens on the live stream yet. Probably never will, but, you know, there's always a chance. Put the mockers on it now. Didn't find anything in that bag. Look at this. These are all above face value. Got 2 that aren't. Well, 3 if you include the damaged coin. But I'm classing that as an oddity or miscellaneous oddity. So, cool. I don't know. Hello, Ian Ritchie. Welcome. I think 2012. That was a 2017 there for a minute. Oh, there we are. We couldn't go a whole stream without finding a Benjamin Bunny, could we? There's a Benjamin Bunny. Only the 4th or commemorative above face value. Or not, I should say, above face value. Now they're all turning up. Everybody's turning up. There's Richie. Hello to Triple Coins. I will guess Suffragettes 2003, says Ian Ritchie. Let's go for the duck next, says Triple Coins. Well, if none of those 2, or neither of those 2 turn up, you're fired, both of you. I'm only going to hire the one that predicts the next correct. If I can get into the bag. I'm only going to hire the one that predicts correctly. Chris says, if I predicted you would find a Kew Gardens next and you found one, then I would be hired by the BBC to replace Mystic Meg. Well, I don't think they hire Mystic Meg anymore, do they? I think that was from the 1980s, wasn't it? I don't know. Frankie Frank says she ain't been on the BBC for 20 years. Go for it. Yeah. I don't know how long it is since she's been on. She was I thought she had appeared. Wasn't Mystic Meg? Wasn't she on the breakfast program? I can't remember. It's a long time ago since I saw Mystic Meg anywhere. Oh, there's a Christopher Ironside. First one of those we found as well. I'm definitely not finding a massive amount, but quality's okay. Apart from that one. Well, hopefully we'll find a couple of Olympics. Oh, or a couple of People Act representation of the people. That's the second one of those. First duplicate of the bag. Ooh. And finally, in that bag, oh, too far, there's a Peter Rabbit. There's the light gone all of a sudden. There's a Peter Rabbit, 2017, and we'll put that one above there. Wow. Hopefully they don't all appear in the first bags, because that's what annoys me when you have one of these hunts. If they all the good finds appear in the first few bags, and then it's a bit of a letdown when they don't continue. But there's a sort of another good find, if the camera would focus on it. I wish it would be daylight by now. Can we not wait until the end of March to put the clocks back now we've left the EU, please? Not that it would help at this time of night, but anyway, there's a Sherlock Holmes 2019. Not especially rare, we don't think, or I don't think. I don't know about everybody else, but not especially common either. So wait and see what the figures for last year are. We know one of the coins are going to be quite high. Ooh! Now somebody mentioned NHS earlier today. Don't think it was in here though. There's the NHS 50th anniversary coin from whenever it was. What year was it? 1998. Yeah. I thought it was not. I could never remember. Oops. Wow. Doing quite well, really. Considering we haven't found a great deal of common finds. To find those, we found the same number of common finds as we have above face value by the looks of it. Oops, I'm just throwing coins on the ground, on the floor. Nope, there's another Sherlock. That's the second one of those. Buffering. Oh, see, that's what I said was happening. They said it was happening earlier, but they're not saying that now. It says excellent connection. So they lied to me. I froze, did I? Let's see, I'm having a look at the stream, but I don't know how long it takes for the stream to catch up. I'm going to pause for a second. Maybe it may be you if it's just you. I don't know. Snapdragon says I froze, and Karen says like it's buffering. But it seems to be okay at the moment. So is it just a temporary thing? Might have been just a temporary thing. Okay. No, back again. They say so. Yeah, I didn't want to find a Kew Gardens if the stream froze, because that would be bad. Not that I'm going to find a Kew Gardens, but you know, you never know, because that would be the time I'd find one, when the stream froze. Ooh, there's a Peter Rabbit, 2016, so that's slightly above face value. I think Absolute Coins found a Peter Rabbit on his hunt this morning, or his video that he posted this morning for his new book. And I don't do books, as I've explained before, because I've got too many of them already. But if people wanted me to do books, I might have to look at it again. But oh, there's another People Act, representation of the People Act from 2018, number 3. Come on, another Olympic, please. One more Olympic. 2 Olympics in a hunt. And bearing in mind these are sealed bags, so when others have searched sealed bags, they usually find at least two Olympics. Trying to persuade the bags to throw up another Olympic. Don't think it works quite like that, but ooh, see? Another one that's been tampered with. There's definitely somebody around here that likes tampering with the coins. That one's not as bad as some of them, but it's definitely been worn down with something. Second one in that bag. So, like 2/3 of the way through this bag. Oh yeah, I was going to remind people, still got that giveaway. If you want to be part of that, midday tomorrow is the draw, or thereabouts. I won't do it live because I can guarantee that if I did, something would go wrong. But there will be a video out tomorrow evening with the results, hopefully at the correct time. Ooh, there's another Peter Rabbit from 2017. Second one of those. Not above face value, but nice to find one. Oh, and might not be such a nice find if they keep finding them. If we keep finding, there's another one. Has everybody stopped commenting? Is it? If everybody stops commenting, I always worry that then it's the streamer's died again. But I think it's okay. There's no trouble is with the 50p's, it's whenever I've done seal bags, I can never guarantee that we'll get a load of decent finds. Well, not you can guarantee anyway, but I mean, I was hoping that seal bags would be a bit more consistent, but they don't appear to be, although we got a couple of finds there. But this one isn't going so badly. There's Christopher Ironside, surprisingly, first one of those we found. And there's a Roger Bannister, 4-minute mile. As he sadly passed away recently, but That's his legacy, if you like. That wasn't supposed to be a joke, by the way. Yeah. Right, so we're getting towards the end. So another Olympic would be nice. Kew Gardens would be brilliant, but oh, all right then, another Benjamin Britten. Christopher's favourite coin, not Chris's, Christopher's. No, he doesn't like the bobbling. I'm not sure what the bobbling has ever done to him, but apparently he doesn't like the bobbling. I think I quite like it, actually. Not my favourite coin, but I do quite like it. Everything's okay apparently now. Still here, stream is all good, still here, just waiting for the next Olympic to appear. Yes, aren't we always? But we're getting low on bags now. We've only got 5 bags to go. So we're 80% done. And we've got 5 bags. And hopefully another Olympic to go. But you never know. You might find a Kew Gardens. Pigs might fly, as they say. And no jokes about pigs either. Right, nothing in that one though. Right then, come on. One more Olympic, that's all we want. Or similar, or okay, a Benjamin Bunny will do. If we can't have an Olympic, go for a Benjamin Bunny. Bearing in mind that's only the second Benjamin Bunny we've found, so it can't be bad. There's one of those shiny, what year is that? 2006. Is that 2006? So shiny I can't see the year. And there's another one of those, what I call the cartwheel appearance. I don't know if you can see it, because it's not in focus. Focus. Okay. It's not. Oh, it's not the right way either. Can you see this cartwheel shine on it? There's like 3 or 4 curved, admittedly, but there's 3 or 4. Because I like those coins basically. I call it the cartwheel shine. Right, 3 bags to go. We better hurry up and find this second Kew Gardens. I mean this second Olympic, or this Kew Gardens. We're going to find it. Oh, there's a Victoria Cross, Heroic Axe. Definitely not found as many common coins as I'd expected to be honest. Not that common, obviously. Oops, not that common, obviously, these days. Oh well, 2 bags to go. Don't think we're going to find this second Olympic, unfortunately. I think we found all our decent finds in the first half. Oh, well, there's a decent one. Well, not in great shape, but there's an ultra rare. If it will focus on it. There's an ultra rare Team GB. Well, That's according to the listing I saw on eBay earlier, asking 25 quid. I think they'd be lucky. But no, that's a Team GB from 2016. Not above face value. I should emphasise that one yet, although I don't think it'll be long before they will be, but not 25 quid above face value. Okay, so this is the final bag of the stream. Unfortunately, guys and gals, oh no, sorry, can't say that anymore. Final bag. Are we going to find anything in the final bag? Doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it. No. No, that is it. Unfortunately. Nothing else, unfortunately. So, what's the find of the hunt? I think is going to be, which one is it? I think it's probably going to be that one there. I think it'll be this one, the 2014. Oh, hang on, no, that's not the find of the hunt. What am I talking about? No, I think it's really a toss-up between the Olympic, the boccia, and the Flopsy Bunny. Whoops, Flopsy Bunny. I think the Flopsy Bunny might just pip it. It's very difficult to get the angle right on these things, but I think Flopsy Bunny just about pips the Olympic, purely on mintage figures though. But the boccia is in quite decent condition actually for what, an 8-9-year-old coin these days. So I think that's the find of the hunt. In terms of the 50Bs overall, I think I still agree. I think that Flopsy Bunny is going to be the best of the bunch, even though technically it isn't the lowest mintage find, because that belongs, well, for the UK coins. I don't know the mintage figure for the territories, but in terms of the UK coins, that will be the lowest figure. That's the 650,000 for the Navy Centenary. But it's a £2 coin, so it doesn't really count, does it? Really? Okie doke. So, Flopsy wins. Duncan collects says. Duncan collects? Still here. Yay. I think that's it. I think that is all I have to share. Well, it's not technically. There are more things to share, but I think that will rely on a video. No flag error either. No, unfortunately not. But I have found a couple of flag errors. One half flag, or one, I think it's one half flag and one whole flag error. I think one of each. So I haven't lost out on those. I think next stream I'll search 20Ps. How's that? Anybody up for those? No, I'm kidding, obviously. Well, I say obviously, I don't know, perhaps you do want me to go through 20p coins. Let me know. Write to my PO box. No, actually, I haven't got one. Never mind. So anybody got any questions? Anybody got anything to promote or anything like that? Because this is now the time to do it. Anything Queen related anyway. So not too bad. No, it wasn't. It could have been a lot worse. I was expecting a lot worse, but it turned out to be, we found something in every hunt, so that was good. Sometimes we don't. So yeah, we found a Flopsy Bunny and Olympic, as well as 5 or 6 other decent coins, and in the £2 we found, what was it, 11 finds, I think 11 altogether. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. Yeah, 11. So yeah, it could have been a lot worse, especially for a Saturday, because obviously I can't take them back to the bank tomorrow, so that would be annoying. So don't forget, I have a giveaway underway until midday tomorrow, so if you haven't partaken, then partake as soon as possible, because you've only got until midday tomorrow, thereabouts. There's Bo Selectors also saying he's got a channel to pop over to, sub to. If anybody else has got anything to say or ask, now's your chance, because with 3 minutes time I shall be saying goodbye, because that was about 2 hours then. I'm just having a look, see the stream seems to be settled down now, so if there was any glitches I apologise, but I can't really help that, because YouTube was complaining that there was a problem and everybody was saying there wasn't one, so I don't know what happened there, but I didn't see anything on here. Duncan Collect says 1Ps. Yeah, 1Ps are not very good for live. First, two reasons actually. Firstly, they're very small and you can barely see them, and secondly, there's not that many finds. When you see Christopher Collects and others, I think, do 1Ps or pennies in the US, then there's usually more to find, but they also do it they don't do it live, I should say, so it makes it look like there's probably more finds than there actually is. I did do some 1P hunts a while back, only £5 I think. Took me forever to do, and I didn't find more than 2 coins, I think. I think they were Jersey coins, but they were both the same design, both the same year as well, and that's all I found in £5. So, and obviously there's 100 coins in each pound, so that's 500 coins, and there was 2 finds, so not that successful really. Bo Selector says, great hunt, Coin Pig. Anyone want to pop? Oh no, I've read that already. I've just went through hundreds of halfpences. What? The old halfpence coins? Where did you get halfpence coins from? I mean the pre-decimal ones, or the decimal ones? Because the decimal ones, I don't think there's much in the decimal ones to find, apart from the NRC years, but I'm not sure how many of those there were. Can't remember offhand. Had to use a magnifier. Yes, that's the problem. I have gone through half P's before, half pennies, and the new decimal coin. Obviously they were only in circulation till about 1984, I think, and there wasn't much to find, to be honest, and they were very difficult to go through. Anyway, it's now 20 to 10. I think that's about all I can say. I've given you the opportunity to ask questions and what have you, and nobody seems to have much to say, so I will say goodbye. I need some food and some drink, so I will see you all next time. Hopefully I will be back on Tuesday. So things might be a bit difficult next week, so I can't promise anything, but we'll see. Hopefully I'll be back on Tuesday, but don't forget the giveaway is still in operation. You've got until midday tomorrow, so if you're seeing this after the event, hurry up. Hurry up and enter if you want to win some coins. I'll be releasing the video tomorrow evening as usual. There may be an extra bonus bit in there, I don't know, I haven't decided what I'm doing yet, but the draw will be closing at midday, so if you enter after midday, as they say on the TV, you may still be charged. But thanks for tuning in, everybody, and I'll speak to you soon, hopefully. Speak to you next time. Bye bye.